I always speak about the grey area of life, and that's what I'm going to speak about today. The grey area of life where it feels like you may not be able to achieve your goals, or you may feel like you're not exactly depressed, but you're not exactly super happy. The grey area of life is where you make some progress to your goals, but some things just won't get done. There'll be that day where you miss the gym, and then it'll turn into 2, and then it'll turn into 3. Maybe you've got a goal with social media, and then it keeps slipping up and up and up. You can't keep up with the pace, you don't know what you're doing. Things of that nature. Maybe it can be your social connections, maybe you're not taking the time and effort to reach out to people and speak to them like you should. Sometimes you're ignoring people and you don't even know it because, you're heavy on the grind and stuff. But this is your reminder. Now, I'm going to talk about a lot of things in this video, so I need your full attention. Pain is going to come. Pain is going to come no matter what in your life. You're going to have to struggle, you're going to have to suffer, and you're going to have to watch some people leap ahead of you and take the things you want. You're going to have to deal with that for a while, and you're going to get jealous, you're going to get angry, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to wonder, what is the point of any of this? What's the point of life? What is the point of any of this if you aren't the one making progress? If you're not getting to the final destination as quick as possible because you just want to be happy, you just want to be free, you just want to have all that freedom and that success and that money and that girl and everything. That's what you want, right? You're missing the point. I know it's cliche, but the journey is the most fun part of all of this. And yes, the journey's got ups and downs, it's not always going to be a straight upwards path. And to be honest, if it was, it would be boring, right? If you didn't have to work hard for it, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care about it anymore, and then you'd fall off, and then no one would remember you. No one would remember you because, oh yeah, he was a guy that got gifted, but then he didn't listen anymore, he didn't take it seriously. I've seen this in so many different areas of life. I've seen this with boxing. I've seen people who are naturally super talented, way more talented than me, but they give up in their fights, they don't know what to do, they struggle with their mindset, they have to get the coach doing things for them, and then they feel like quitting every single time they take a loss. But in reality, they didn't want it in the first place. They just thought, oh yeah, I'm talented, so I can do this, but that wasn't the point. It's the same with YouTube. It's the same with anything. If you don't enjoy the journey, and this journey's got ups and downs, and pain's going to come, and it may not feel like things are going your way, then you're not going to succeed, because you're going to have to get hit with that a lot in your life. So you can either let all that pain just take you and keep you there, that feeling of heartbreak, that feeling of misery, that feeling of not being enough. You can let that keep you there. But what will happen is you will stay there, and then everything will get worse because you're not paying attention to the other areas in life, because you're just staying there. You're static. You're not paying any attention to it. For example, there's a festival tomorrow. It's about 12 a.m. right now. There's a festival in my hometown. I could totally just have not recorded a video for tomorrow, and because I wouldn't have had time tomorrow, but I'm doing it anyway because I know what I see in my head. I know that vision, and I'm going to work as hard as I can to get that vision. And you should have that mindset as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. This isn't going to be one of those hustle hard, super ultra Andrew Tate videos, because it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a bit more real than that, a bit more personal than that, because this is how I communicate. This is how Robbie Melville talks. This is me. I'm not trying to be anyone else. So I'm just trying to drill into you that as someone who literally, suffered so much in their life. Like a lot. L after L after L. Got bullied pretty badly. I couldn't eat for days. Had rage consume me. I was depressed in 2020 and 2021. All those bad times, all those sadness. And sometimes I feel like, what's the point? What's the point of any of this? But then you sit back, you think of your achievements, you think of the good you've done. And yes, maybe the L's have taken over the achievements. But then you think of how good those achievements are. You think of how good it was. How good it was to hit 1,000 subscribers. How good it was to win that boxing match and hear everyone chant your name. How good it was to feel appreciated. How good it was to receive that one genuine compliment from someone. You think of those things. And that motivates you to keep going. That motivates you, and you feel whole after that. You feel great. You feel blessed. Life is going to have ups and downs. But you just need to know how to ride the wave. And are you going to ride the wave? Are you going to take this moment? Are you going to listen to what I said? Are you going to apply it? Or have you already like skipped through the video because there was no fancy edits and it was just a guy talking to you? It's up to you. It's entirely up to you how you decide to do this. But just know, the only person holding you back is yourself. So what are you going to do about it? I'll leave you with that today.